Hey everybody. So, after hours of struggling and trying to figure out bypass solutions, I have the answer for the Alpine INE-S920HD. As many people probably know, off your wiring harness, you have a couple different wires, one of them being this yellow and black. Let's get that to focus. And you also have a yellow and blue wire, which is this guy right here. So, going off the diagram, you have yellow and blue is the parking brake, which is a negative signal, and you have the yellow and black, which is the foot brake, which is a positive signal. I watched many videos, I went in forums, everyone's got different answers, nothing worked, so this is the solution that I found. Off your wiring harness, this is your illumination wire. It is an orange wire, number 3 terminal. That illumination wire comes off for when the lights go on or off, and that sends a 12-volt signal. With these Alpines, the wire is usually not needed because they don't have any dimming, and the orange wire on them is actually for a rear camera. What I ended up doing on a whim after messing around with accessory bypasses and all this other crap, realized I can utilize this illumination wire on the yellow and black, which would be your foot brake, while also putting in a bypass for the ground off the yellow and blue to this green. Now this green goes back, and you probably can't see it, but I have it bonded off that screw and bolt on the other side there. Those wires come off and go to this switch here, and all I did was just put this little simple 12-volt switch in, and when this switch is off, there's no ground. When the switch is on, there's ground. There's no 12-volt to it. The light doesn't light up. It is simply just to close out the ground. So now, with the illumination wire hooked up to the foot brake wire and the ground switch hooked up to the parking brake, this radio will finally work to access the settings, to watch movies, just about anything. You can go by bypasses. Good luck. I couldn't find something specific to this anymore because this dash and this head unit's pretty old. So this was the fix for my work fan. I will fire it up and show you how it goes now. Okay, so I got the harness plugged back in. I just got the ignition in accessory mode. Problem is, still can't access any settings. If you want to watch a movie, can't do any of that. So at this point here, all you want to do, turn your lights on, and you're going to cycle the switch on, off, on. And now when I turn this off, that little indicator comes on, and I can access settings, which is great, right? At this point here, you don't need to have the lights on or off. It believes that it is good to go. If I hit the switch off, it goes off, hits it on. And if you feel like it, you can take a copy of Transformers on DVD and stick that thing right in there. And it's going to read it. It's going to play it in a sec. And with that now grounded with the button up here, it's going to let us watch the movie. So that part there's pretty slick. Hopefully this helps everybody else that's had this same problem, because I know I'm not the only person that was struggling based on comments. So again, illumination wire, that's going to be for your foot brake, and then a little bypass I made for the parking brake, and that should do it. Like I said, the bypass, I believe, does this same on-off signal for you. So you can also purchase one, but if they're not available, or you don't want to pay for shipping and spend 20-30 bucks, a few bucks for the little switch here that I already had kicking around, and a little bit of wiring, and you're good to go. Hope this helps.